Can you send it to me, maybe?
Yeah, I've got you. Yes.
Great.
I had to scroll down far just for one.
So, do you know what you struggled here in this game? Is there...
I don't even remember it.
Okay. What rank
Um,
will this be? Diamond 2?
no, this should be the Bloods games.
Plat game?
Yeah.
Okay. But now you're Diamond 2?
Yes.
Okay, so it's... So, this is why it's bad, because if you're Plat and now you're Diamond 2, that's like a whole rank, you know, and now you won't do the same mistakes you're gonna do in Diamonds. Or you can do more here, like you... and get less punished than in Diamond, but we still
Mm.
will go through it. Okay, you're going... Where's the team going? You're like here. This angle is good, at least. Okay, Lucius pushing, and you're waiting till your monkeys... You have Sigma, right? You're still playing 6v6.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I hate 6v6. I don't know. But yeah, okay,
Mm.
trying to help you, Lucy, there. And then your team
I
got...
got you.
Yeah, you're not shooting anyone. Like, you don't do damage now, you do damage. But the problem is, you're by your own, and look, by the time you went here to
Mm.
shoot the Zen, your Sigma's already dead, right?
Mm.
So your team is... You, it's a 4v4 right now, you lost your tank. I mean, to be honestly, it doesn't matter what dies, if Zig dies or somebody else on your team.
Mm.
Now it's even, but if you would be... if if you would distract the enemies faster, or didn't take such a long rotation, because the rotation was like from your spawn to their spawn.
Yeah.
In this time, took you too much time to prevent your Zig dying. And now you're shooting Zen, and I'm pretty sure you can't kill him while Mercy is pocketing him, yeah, and you have to disengage. And now somebody's coming from spawn. Okay. This is good, shooting Rissa, but you have to take care now of Soldier. And this is
Mm.
good. Mm, you still have the point, okay. I wouldn't go farther than this. I wouldn't go... There's no point, like, anyways, on Lijiang, there's no
Mm.
point to go more inside than this most of the time, right? When your team is here, like if Zig's standing here or here, you shouldn't be like, okay, trying to go main through the choke and to kill someone. But you didn't do that, so that's good. You went back. But as far as I noticed, you don't look, and this is something I do also, you don't look where your team is. You just played now
Yeah.
for value, and then you're going back, but you have no clue what your team is doing. And this is something I had yesterday while coaching or had a VOD review from Rank Up Academy, where my problem was also I was like blinking here inside, trying to get a kill, and um, maybe I got it, maybe not. It was a very bad game for me, but the problem was that I didn't take time to look what's the best target for me to shoot and what my team is doing also. So if the enemy is bad, like I have a Smurf and Silver, and I could go easily here and kill Zen, Mercy, and Torp after that. But in Masters or something, my elo, I couldn't do that. It's a 3v1. You won't win this. If Torp
Yeah.
shoots you, or Zen shoots you, you're low recalling, and then you have 30 seconds of downtime. So I wouldn't recommend to go by yourself just for the distraction.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the bad spot to be, because now you can't just shoot Winston. You don't want to be on your own spawn normally, right? So it would be, I guess, better to be there where the turret is. Fighting Torp is okay. This is good. But the problem is you fighting him almost all the time face to face. Did you notice that? You did. Why are you shooting Torp? He just needs one headshot. Still face to face. You don't try to. You're dodging the bullets, but now this is the first time.
Right.
This is the first time you break his LOS. And here,
Yeah.
he just still needs just one headshot and a kick from Zen, you're dead. Before you can recall, like, right? So, yeah, that's... pretty lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
But now you have to wait. Where's your... I can't see even where your tank is. Because I'm confused by the colors. Okay, nice pulse. Zaya's dead. Okay, look, instead of going here, I don't know if you noticed the Zen before. Wait, let me pause the game. Oh, fuck. Let me switch to 5 seconds or 7 seconds or something. So now you should know, this time, when you're here, you should recognize when you're looking at the point, okay, what is there? And there is a Mercy and a Zen, right? So the Mercy is flying to Ram. So it would be smart, wouldn't it be smarter to, because this is doing nothing for Ram. And now you're trying to shoot Zen, but he's right in a straight line from you. If you would rotate, if you would go like here, through the Mega, and you could shoot him here, and this angle here would be much better for you to shoot Zen, even from here. You know what I mean? Then instead of going here, Zen knows exactly where you are. He can shoot at you, he can try to dodge you, doing damage to you also. You don't want this. You want to at least rotate to a spot where you have cover, because now I don't know how many blinks you have. Look, you have one blink left, and now how many blinks was it? Okay, 3. Okay, but to be honest, if the Zen was so vulnerable here, the Mercy is far away. You could just, instead of shooting him from this distance, doing like 10 damage, you could try to go for a good clip and getting much closer. Because now you have the opportunity to kill Zen, right? He's not looking at you. And this is something you have to think about it. You can, if you play more, you will recognize, or I don't know if you do already, but you can recognize if players is looking at you or not. And if somebody's not looking at you, this is like a scoped in Ana, right? You just can double blink in, shoot a clip, and if he's turning, then you blink through him or in a direction he's not looking, and finish him off. But now you're shooting him from 10 meters, or from 20 meters, and you have the elemental of surprise because he is ignoring you. Now, this is so stupid. He knows. If you would, from him, it's so stupid from him. Like, why he's not looking at you anymore? Nobody was on point, and you're killing him. Okay, that's good.
I think I should have died there for sure.
Nah, I don't know. But now, you have no recall. You have no recall and pushed for the soldier. And I mean, you get the kill, but this is because players are bad. Now in Diamond, people will punish you for this play. Especially Torp and Soldier, or Torp with high damage output. Yeah. Why? Why did the Zen could damage you so easily? What could you have done better here?
Now I probably would have blinked behind him, but I'm not
Right.
sure.
Yeah, right. You could blink behind him. Here is you could blink next to the thing here. The wall. Sorry.
Quick question, right?
Yeah.
So when they're looking at you, do you blink to be behind them and then shoot, or
Yes.
would you
Yes. Yes.
shoot
Yes.
first? Okay.
No. You don't shoot first. This is something I learned from the Tracer course from Wizard. It's called like I wrote it in my VOD, I guess, or in some VOD I wrote it. It's first blink reaction, and it means every time anyone is looking at you, or shooting you, you're getting damaged. The first thing you do is blinking. You don't shoot because to explain it like we want to do unfair trades. This is a fair trade. He can shoot you, you can shoot him, right? If you blinks through him like here, and you have cover here, you can shoot him. He's turning around, and you can go here like. And this is an unfair trade for him because you are clearly not in his LOS, right? He has to turn first to shoot.
Right.
Then you shoot a clip or a half clip. If he turns, you have to try like just shoot half of your magazine, 20 bullets. You're blinking through him, 20 bullets, he will turn. You blink again, 20 bullets, going to cover. If he turns around and shoots, then you still can then you can finish him off with the last blink after you reload. Like in this example, you could have blinked here, shoot him from here. It's like 7 meters, and go while shooting. You could just go a bit back, here to the cover. If he turns and shoots you, or like holds his secondary fire, you just wait. Let him shoot, and then you still can blink out of cover and shoot him then. But you don't want to face a Zen. You're two headshots, you're dead, and it shouldn't be. To be honest, look at Zen's POV. It's not that hard, right? You can. Yeah, and you got a headshot, right? I don't know. It's. So, okay, this is the problem. Yeah, you shoot, headshot. Look, he doesn't know, and you're blinking. But if you the path he chose was not great, to be honest. Also, so if you went here, like here, right? But if you went like I showed you here, the Winston could not attack you, and you had still a good angle on the Zen, and you wouldn't maybe even not have to recall already. So and with if you would have the blink perk, and after that you could even maybe jump to the mega or something and escape. But you chose, and this is the problem most of the time from all traces and lower elos, that's plat, so it's low elo. You choose a spot in open space like this. If you're going here, an example like this is in every example now. Somebody could stand here at the corner, and you can get shot from right side, left side, and everywhere. You need to blink to spot where at least you just can get shot from one side. And if you're here, okay, still behind, you can get shot, but he can't shoot you and then couldn't shoot you if you around the corner right from this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can wait. Epic. I don't know if you can see. Do you see my pen?
I do not.
Here? Is it streaming? No, right?
I can see your mouse, but
In my
that's
mouse.
it.
Okay, you don't see the pen. Okay, I don't know how the stream are doing this, to be honest. So let me just try and maybe if no, it's borderless windowed. I don't know. Wait, I would just quit the stream, wait, and no video. Can't I just, yeah, I can share my monitor, right? Now you can see it, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, perfect. It's okay. You recalled, it's logic, that's the only play you couldn't do, now you have to escape instead of fighting, yeah. You understand what I mean, right? With
Yes.
the places you blink.
Mhm.
This is nothing you want to do. You will lose this. This is too close to the enemies, and you have no angle, right?
For sure. Yeah, I don't
Now
know
you.
what that was.
Oh my fucking god! Come on. The problem is why I didn't even I don't know if the pulse pump was like intentional, but this was a lucky kill, to be honest. And this is something when you are in people's face, of course you will get damaged. Now in C56 you have even more enemies you have to look out for,
Mhm.
and then you will tend to yeah, throw your pulse pump away, panic your pulse pump, and then yeah, this is okay, man. I mean, okay, the Winston's here. There's nothing else you could shoot, so yeah. Now you're rotating, and this is good. This is good shot because you shot every target which was on your angle, and then you rotated to
Shit.
the next thing you could shoot. Unlucky you got there by the torp, but I would try. In this case, if the Torvin is here, even if you're on points, if you try to 1v1 the Torp, I would. Yeah, you're fairly low already, but I would try to go to the Mega Room now. Like,
Mm.
it's a 3v1 recall, or even better, and I know you didn't think about it to be safe, but, and this is map knowledge, where could you go from here?
There's a space behind me, right?
Right, yeah. I could just go here and just safe. If Torbjorn chases you, okay. Then rotate. I don't know. If he don't chase you, then wait and go in afterwards and surprise him. Then, if he don't chase you, you will go point like here. And if you fall down, or
Yeah.
if you and then you can still shoot him or annoy them. But going here, the turret and top will shoot you anyways. Like, take a path where you are safe. And I know it's very hard because you're like in the middle of the fight and everything, but also you have here cover and you have here cover just to get not shot by the turret and torp. And from here you still can go blink. If you have one blink ready after that, or two, you could go straight to the mega. You have to use you have to use all the objects. You have to block damage. This is like a Rhine shield for you. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, waiting for blinks, and then if you double blinked, you maybe get to the health pack, but you chose one blink. But you won the game. Oh, so the round, so it's good. Another thing you can do on control map or King of the Hill maps, like Lijiang and Ilios and everything, swap to Sim. Give your team a teleporter. You can write in chat, take TP, I switch back. Give them the TP so they can be faster at the point, and then you go Tracer, and you're still gonna be in time there. It's gonna be a bit harder because you have less time to set up, but you have to imagine like when the two tanks when the two tanks are fighting for space, the tank who is near, if this is the middle of the the battlefield, like here, two tanks are trying to get here, right?
Yeah.
So this is all of the enemy's space, and this is all of your space, and this is neutral space because there's no there's no enemy, like, right? So, but wait, if oh goddamn, I'll clear this out. And so if your team, well, if this is neutral space, and your tank is already, well, this is the point, and your tank is already here, and their tank is still there, you have more space than the enemy team, right?
Yeah.
So this is only because your team is faster at the location they want to be. And with more space, you have more options. So if your team would be here already with Lucio maybe and TP, their tank just can, and other paths are not good for them. They can just take one path, like just to understand why it's important to make space. Because when you have space, you create a lot of space as Tracer also. When you're flanking someone, and this creates space. Because somebody will leave the point or leave their team to and get distracted by yourself. Yeah.
In that example, when the two tanks are facing each other, where would I go?
You want to be. It depends sometimes on the team comp, but most of the time you want to be like. Oh wait, if there's a team comp, if here's the tank, there are the DPS, and here are the subs. Like, you want to be somewhere like here. So here, or here, most of the time, or like here, right? Even when you have the opportunity, it can be okay, like, to be here, but you never want to be here. This is space, something you don't want to be in the middle of the enemies, because if you're here, everyone can shoot you. Like, this is, if you imagine like a clock, and right, like this is Spilo said it. This is something like a clock. So if you imagine a clock, and the center is the team, the fight, the tanks, you just want to be in an outside circle of the clock, trying to get value or look for a low target, but you never want to be in the center of the clock, because everyone will shoot in the center of the clock. There's their main focus in the center. So if they have a tank, and the DPS are here somewhere, and it depends. If they play Ana or something, like, I have a video where Top Dragon explained it. I can send it to you. It's from the course. But if they have Ana or something, or subs which are way far back, like you're playing Junkertown or something, and their Ana's like on the end of the point, it's better for you to be in the range of with this is the DPS, in the range of DPS and tank, because it will take you too much time to get to the Ana. Like, if we are in Junkertown, the whole rotation to like the stairs from the enemies, it will take you
Yeah.
like 50 seconds or something. And this is too much time to get value. This is too much time. So you will try to focus down a DPS or even the tank with your team. It depends. You're going to an angle, and from this angle you check out, you get information. You look, okay, where is who can I shoot, where can I go to shoot the target, where's the next possibility to rotate. Let me just wait. You see my monitor?
Yes.
Okay, wait. How was the site name?
It's also a part of my job to deal with an enemy tracer, right?
Yes, it's part of your job to mark the enemy tracer, but so this is the course, and this was the first. Do you see my internet browser right now?
Yes.
Okay, so let me just show you something. Basic playstyle of tracer, and there was an update for it, but this course like costs like $180 right now.
Before the spike.
And
yeah, because it's not right next to the tank, but in the
and
tank line, but there's a decent cover. So, and I'm not literally saying you should be literally.
This is something what I showed you, right? There are tanks there.
Sticking in this line, it can be a little like back and forth, right? It can be a little back and forth.
You want to be
yeah,
there.
And it's the green light. If you see a green light, you're moving slightly up, and if you see a green light, let's say you took a damage, then you're backing and you're getting healed, right? So that's what we want to do. If you're a
oh my god,
tracer, then you want to be playing here. You want to be playing here. And
wait,
for
wait.
those, a
why
little,
is talking so fast?
Saying, oh, what if you draw a line like this? Or
God damn. Where are the settings of this
to
video?
give you a simple, quick definition for that. If you draw a dot of the enemy body, enemy core, and if you draw a
so this whole course just gives you immense information about game sense and everything. Right? So
then if
you still
tank or their
you still want to be somewhere near your team, but not in front of the tank. You don't want to be here, like you want to be behind that tank. You understand? Because this is what I meant with enemy space and your space. Your team is here, and this is your space right now, and this is the enemy space, and you want to be behind the tank, but this is poke phase right now, and then when the poke phase is like everyone is shooting, but nobody really is committing, right? The spike phase would be if D.Va is flying in. You want to be somewhere where D.Va, if your D.Va like flies in and try to get a kill, you want to be somewhere where you can help the D.Va to kill the team. If here, I think the example is now with Mauga, and of course the tracer is now in the blue team. He is behind the D.Va and has the options to go here. And this is not a bad rotation. It's just take along. Top Dragon would say that instead of going there, he would like he said sometimes here is a better position, like, because from here you can still look and shoot, and then you can still decide, okay, do I go here? Or maybe the Moira walks in here. When you're hiding here somewhere and the Moira walks, you can just do significant damage to her, right? Shooting from here doesn't make sense, and shooting from anywhere like here doesn't make sense also if you shoot bridge like from here. You could stay also here, like he marked it, and shoot the Sojourn and distracting the Sojourn, but it's the problem in this case is you don't have much exit options, right? If
Yeah.
this is not a bad angle, this is not a bad place to be, but it depends what do you are fighting. And if you are here in the room and now dealing with Soy, Diva could decide, okay, I punish Tracer, and she would just fly immediately into the room. And as I don't know how many blinks you will have after you dueling Sojourn, but you could have get a problem when Diva and Soy is committing on you, and then you have to go back and ending like here. But then ending here with no blinks leaves you vulnerable, right? Because they are still here and can shoot, or Sojourn can dash inside and try to shoot. So when you commit to an angle where you are, just make sure you have enough blinks. There's no point in like going super fast from the spawn for you being here if they have a fast comp with no blinks. Because then if they have a fast comp, they can easily deal with you and you can't do nothing against just recalling. And if you recall here from the start on, you have a 13 seconds disadvantage.
Yeah.
But where was it? Damn. If you have any questions for this, I can maybe send you a video, since these...
Is there any about marking?
Marking?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the problem with marking?
Well, I don't really know if I'm supposed to be looking for them, like following them around all game,
No.
or if I just, you know.
You don't chase the tracer. Look, you can mark her to a specific point. Like, I don't have an example right now to show, but there is a video from me, like I'm getting coached from Kaja. You know Kaja? Kaja, the
Yes.
YouTuber? Yeah, I went to coaching last month to him, like, and there was a video where I played against the Tracer. So he told me also, I don't chase Tracer. If you can clear out the Tracer's recall, right? Or if you manage to force out her recall, she can't engage to you. She will not engage you. A good Tracer will not engage you. It would be dumb for her. If you have your recall, you won the 1v1, right?
Right.
So in this time, now their Tracer can't do shit against your subs, or she will not be able to engage into your team because you dueled and forced a recall. Now it's your time that you can try to, because you won this 1v1, to go to their backline and forcing more cooldowns from the enemy team. Because if the Tracer will blink back to her team after she recalled and she has like Ana or something else, then she will force your recall because she will get healed immediately and you will not be able to kill her. It's super hard. If you one clip her, okay, but she has to be extremely dumb to get one clipped after she predicts your engagement, right? So if you chase her and she will get healed, and she forces your recall, her recall will be back in a few seconds, and then you can't do shit against her, and you will lose the 1v1 after that. If your subs maybe struggling to heal, or you have a worse sub comp, even marking Tracer, you have to think about your sub comp. Like if you're playing Brick Carry, the enemy Tracer will have a super hard time to engage there, because Kiri can 2-tap and Brick is not an easy kill for a Tracer, right?
Yeah.
It's not a Life Weaver or something where even Life Weaver can be annoying, but it's not a Baptiste or something where he's not that, or an Ana. It's not that, she's just far away. She's not so hard to deal with because she's slow. If you have the better subcomp, it can be more valuable to go for their backline instead of marking Tracer. It will, if you're playing Moira Break or Moira Kiri, the enemy Tracer has the job to mark you because their backline is more fragile than your backline. Because if she's trying to get a kill on Kiri or Brick or Moira or something, it's not that easy. She has to use much resources to get to the backline and trying to kill something.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, they have Cass, they have Torb, they have Moira, it's super hard for you to go to the backline. It will be super hard for you to go to the backline. And now, even if they didn't play it, if they just played Cass and Tracer, and you would be Tracer, going on Ana, which would be easier? Like, which Tracer would have easier time? Okay, you have Hawk, but there's a Lucio, there's a Mercy, but there's nothing that is so super hard to dive, right?
Yeah.
You will have much more problems. So marking their Tracer, in this case, if they would have Tracer instead of Torb or Cass, would be more like your job to mark the Tracer and then trying to look for the next good opportunity to help your team out. I can, if I'm playing something, or if I see a video of a good example for marking traces, I will send it to you. So now, how the fight started? Wait, I was talking so much. So we were here. You have 3 blinks, and this is already bad.
Yeah.
For you, because you're slow, right? Where's your team? Your team is like here, and you went like here, waited for, I don't know for what you're waiting, but now you're standing in front of a Cass, a Moira, and an Ana. Passing you should at least hug this wall. Hug this wall to, or blink here through, hug this wall, and then trying to go like in this room or off angling them, because now now he's standing in front of them. So yeah, this is bad. Cast will almost one clip here. So now he's shooting Rissa, going back to yeah. You know how you can't do shit right here, right? Because you're scared of the cast. So now, look, yeah, you changed your angle, and you could kill more up. This is not a good option, going back to cast, but you're a bit confused. And now, the only problem I have here right now is what is left. You didn't even know. I didn't even know. I know the cast was here somewhere. He could be here, he could be there. You know, you didn't even check for it. And if you would stand here somewhere or here on high ground, flash, you're dead. This is the only thing I could say now. But at least we killed Moira, we killed... Look, you didn't know Diana, so lost track. And there was a cast. Do you see what I see? Like you turn there. Look, okay, you recalled then, I guess. And then, okay, tortured sucks. Well then there's a Lucio like, you still turning away from a cast. Even if he's busy. You should, we should try or practice blinking with sights in the enemy and then like blinking backwards, you know? This is not so easy because I blink into walls very often also. But yeah, like
I'm not sure if I get that.
it's all practice, man. I have like 500 hours in Tracer and still blink into the walls when I panic. This is
Well, no, I mean, you said blink where?
Facing the enemy, like
Yeah.
like you did here, like in this example, like you did with Winston. You blinked away from him, but you're still facing him, right? You know exactly where the Winston is. You know what I mean? And this in the others thing was like where he was here and the cast was here fighting Lucio. It was only Lucio right for the moment. You were here like, okay, I'm going like here, turning away from him. But what I wanted to say is like, if you see the cast, at least turn so you can see if you're in sights or not. With every enemy. If with every enemy, try to be in LOS with him and blinking backwards and seeing the battlefield or who is still looking at you has more value than turning around. Like, because if you're doing this, it's gonna be much harder for you because you have to turn around first, then again, and then, oh fuck, they're all right in front of my face. In every fight you do, or in every escape, try to still look where the enemies are, getting the information up to know where can I go or where should I go while not blinking to a wall. But from now on, I can't say much right now because there's not much to criticize right now with the gameplay. You're stomping the enemies right now. This is a good angle for you, but yeah, risky. I wouldn't do that, no. Don't... You missed your pulse bump? Okay. Unlucky, but don't engage without recall. You're dead. You should be dead. Now you... The only issue I have is the rotation. It's super long. Always. The fight is going on, and you have like 14 seconds of downtime. Like here, okay. Just stay here. Now, if you stayed here on the angle, because nobody was looking at you, just one thing. If nobody's looking at you, you don't have to, and the angle is good, you don't have to rotate, right? Here you have value. Look, now Moira's here, you can shoot her or something. You're shooting from all this time. You went like for 14 seconds walk just to be exactly where you were. Like,
Yeah.
and this is why this is so this is how this will cause sometimes that you're too late for a team fight. Like, oh, I did a rotation that is not necessary. Shooting Orisa here, okay. She's looking at you, she should... Oh, yeah, okay. That's good. Now, yeah, this is good. Shoot Moira. Anna's looking at you. She's low. You can commit. Blink. Don't force. Don't force. Don't force. Don't force. Don't force. You see the problem, right?
Yeah.
Somebody, and still she's still alive, so it doesn't even matter. Now you have recall. You could punish her. Or Torbjorn. You have a mega health pack. Yeah, that's good. And what? Wrong target, unfortunately. But this is actually okay. Yeah. Yeah, there was not much to say. Just don't try to engage when you don't have recall,
Mhm.
and try to be on. Try to use more cover, because yeah, like I said, with this wall or something can be like a range shield. Nobody can shoot you, or they have to move in open space to shoot you while you're in cover. This is also not so great. Do I have? I don't have an example right now for marking tracer, right?
Is this your ult?
This is my old, yeah, it's just... This was my old. Oh, this is my old in silver right now. I can play easier and I can play easier in lower lobbies and explain something live like I will do in high masters. It would be insane for me to explain who I'm shooting and what I'm shooting. I'm not that, even in not my mother language, so it's even harder for me.
Is that why people do the educational content in lower elo?
And mostly people like Awkward now. Right now he's live and he's doing an unranked 2GM Genji and Genji educational content. And they starting, of course, unranked is always lower than before, but after they get masters or something, it will be hard for them also. Like, but since Awkward is coaching like for years already, it's more in his blood. Like, it's more nature to him. Like for me, who started like, I don't know, few weeks ago, and I just do it for fun. He he does this on a professional level. You know, it's different when just a random guy from Reddit takes his time to explain people how to play Tracer, because he just spent too much time with
Yeah.
videos how to play Tracer. It's just like I have all the knowledge and I understand the game probably, but the execution is sometimes hard. But my main is like, yeah, like here. I showed it right, and I peaked. I peaked on my other Smurf, Masters 2. I'm almost Master 1 on my ML Kevin account. So I guess I'm gonna go GM this season. And this would
You
be...
guess?
I hope so. What should I do? I was Masters 2 and dropped, but on my other account I climbed to Masters 2 with 53%, so it's possible that I get GM, but I have to play more on my main or in focus. Sometimes it's super hard.
Okay.
Games are sometimes pain in the ass. Is there any other question you have with Tracer? Did you know the guide from Time?
Yes, I've watched that.
So yeah, you watched. Okay, this is a great Tracer guide. So the only thing I could do like with where is it? Who is it? I could just watch like... People are crazy, man. Look at coaching, one-on-one coaching with Wizard. It was like $50 for a few months, and now it's four times, or one time purchase. Like I don't know what the difference is, bro. But I will tell you, $950 for coaching is a bit much, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I mean, I suppose that's it.
yeah. You can leave. I will just look at if I find a video for you for marking tracer or something.
I see that Cassidy one.
The Cass one? This one.
Yeah.
This is just an old. This is an old clip with. He has still his magnetic nade and everything.
보고 나서
okay.
내 얼굴
But yeah.
Yeah, because
You just
I
explain.
think
What?
Oh, I was gonna say I feel like when I engage a hit scan, it might I think it's a distance thing, and
Yeah.
probably just blank usage.
Because when you're fighting Cass, you don't want to be in like mid range, because he's gonna be good at mid range, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be on an off angle or in cover, close to him. So if you commit to Cass, you just can. You will try before you engage to force his nade. Like we have this example in the guide, right? Like YouTube. No, it's YouTube Studio. Fuck off. I hate my keyboard to type. It's so annoying. It's too fast.
Unrelated, but what language is that?
I said unrelated. My keyboard. It's German.
Oh.
So wait, where was the guides? Like
this
here.
is the team play. For example, if you have a monkey with nano, you will want to set up able to do anything.
Okay,
On him. So we went from shit. I haven't talked about how to play.
Where was the Cass video? Yeah, this is something like he explained with the positioning,
in this
right?
position, you can't be aware of everything that's behind the head of the circle, and it doesn't matter whereabouts. It can be from a soft
Do you
off
hear
angle,
everything?
or it can be from a hard flank.
Yeah.
But what you
Yeah.
don't want to do is to end up inside their team. This is because in this position, you
Maybe
can't be
with
aware.
all the information you got, it helped me really time after time, because Tracer is such a complex character. It helped me to look at these guides after I understood some things. Like, and Spylo is, if I don't know if you watched his coachings, but he will focus on one thing, and this is something like in Coaching Academy they will do also. They will try to that you learn step by step, and then they will say, okay, we're working on your covers, on your cover usage, or on your timing, or on your positioning, and step by step. If you managed like using cover, you understood that, then it could help to get some other points from the guide, like looking at it and thinking about, okay, how can I improve there, or did I understand the fundamental correctly, right?
You end up taking even aim duels,
So
which is not.
this
what
is
you
like
want.
Another
Another common issue
this is
I
the
see
problem
in
with
lower ranks,
Cass, like
even
so, and this is like what I
them,
meant
but
with
they to get
free trades,
immediately anticipating him
and this was the case. He said like
damage
with
myself
Cass,
As I blink through him again, and he is facing away
Yeah. I can just let it.
onto there. So I use my
Sure,
first blink,
okay.
as I talked about preemptively, to dodge damage. As I do this, I do happen to dodge his flash, as I expected. And now, since I'm behind him, and he's not looking at me, I start briefly shooting again. As he starts to turn, and I'm anticipating taking damage again, I stop shooting once again, and blink 180 melee behind him. This is not only to dodge damage, but also to disorientate him and deal damage myself. As I blink through him again, and he is facing away from me, I have another opportunity to have a free trade, so I go back to shooting him again, and try to finish off the rest of my clip. As I'm about to finish off my clip, he turns around in my direction, and he trades on me. And at this point, I know I'm going to have to reload. So just as I run out of ammo and start reloading...
And this is something I mentioned when you fought Zen, right? Do you remember on Lijiang? Or with the
Yeah.
wall? Now he's reloading and he's going into cover.
I peek behind the cover.
He got a bit
briefly
damaged,
to avoid
okay.
taking damage whilst I'm reloading. As
Now
I
he's
finish my
and then
reload,
he's going
I jump
in
peek the corner to avoid him lining up a headshot.
with a blink.
And I blink immediately, anticipating
Because to break his LOS. Cass or Zen will think, okay, he will be there. Now he made a 90 degrees turn to him and can one clip him or get him low.
him flicking up to my head since I'm in a predictable arc. However, he was actually looking away from me, so I could have potentially not blinked at all. But it did help me get close to the target, meaning I deal more damage at this range. And since I still blinked behind him, he does have to turn to shoot at me, once again giving me
Do
a
you
free
jump
damage.
against Hitsuke?
Please?
Do you jump against Hitsuke?
No, never jump. Jumping is bad. Jumping is bad because that's something we learned in Rank Up Academy. Like we have this movement class where the teacher always yelled at us, or not yelled, but said, hey, stop jumping while fighting, because jumping makes you predictable. In this moment, he doesn't jump. It's not a proper
Jump
jump,
peek the
like he's jump peeking the corner because he expects Cass to aim at the door on the right spot, right? Cass already know that he is here. So the problem is it's not necessary to jump, but if Cass is really on Tracer's head while he's jumping from here, he's one tap, he's dead, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, it could make sense to jump out of the corner,
To avoid taking
but
damage.
in a normal 1v1, when you stand in front of him, don't jump.
Whilst I'm
You'll die.
reloading. As I finish my reload, I jump peek the corner to avoid him lining up a headshot. And I blink immediately, anticipating him flicking up to my head, since I'm in a predictable arc.
Look,
However,
the Tracer
he was
jumped
actually
and you
looking
could
away from me, so I could have
also just
potentially not blinked at all. But it
shoot
did
her,
help me get
headshot
close to
her.
the target, meaning I deal more damage at this range. And since I still blinked behind
The problem
him,
with jumping is also that you will mess up your aim also. But where you're landing is predictable, and you're doing less damage than a Cass with one bullet. So even when you mess up your aim and miss, and he just lands a body shot from it, he still traded like 80 damage or 90 damage, and it's already that you, with the second shot you're dead, so you are forced to use recall.
he does have to
So you
turn
win
to
the duel.
shoot at me, once again giving me a free damage window. Whilst he's finishing his reload and turning to shoot at me, I shoot as much as I can, knowing he can't trade back onto me. This is why I don't use my last blink. I also noticed he was getting healing whilst I was shooting him, so as soon as I get him below the 40 HP threshold, I finish him off with a melee recall to burst through the healing. And this is what it looks like in full speed from his POV.
Yeah, he was pre-aiming at Tracer, you know, that is why he's jumping. That was the only reason. If you wouldn't pre-aim, I wouldn't jump. Yeah. So, in fact, just to analyze it, how to fight a Cass is you're shooting from a corner or from an angle to Cass. surprise him, like, or trying to surprise, getting free damage while he's not looking at you, like you did it here. I don't know if you did it here, like at the start. Has to be here somewhere. Yeah, like okay, he was shooting now Cass. He surprised him and blinked through him. And while you're blinking through him, you stop shooting. You know this?
Yeah.
Okay, you stop shooting, turn around, and shooting Cass, right? Most of the time, if you're on a corner and if you wait here on the corner and surprise him, you hear the steps will get louder or something. The most Cass will just throw the flash inside. And this is what this Cassidy also does, right? He wanted to stun the Tracer, but the Tracer was smarter than him and blinked, dodged his nade. And this is something you have to do. You have to play from cover and shoot him when he's not predicting you. And then if he turns to you, he will turn now. No, if he didn't use flash, he will now turn and use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you blink through him and getting damage, expect the next move from him is to get flashed. So if you are in this situation, you can on this map right now, and you still have flash, you could dodge it again into the room, maybe, after you blink through it, and then hope that he used his flash, or you even can jump to the left high ground here and shooting him. I don't know if you will kill him then, but if he's low and you have your blinks back, you still can engage him. But you have to use your blinks to dodge the nade, and the best way to do it is to shoot him from here and then go back into cover. And when he approach the angle and tries to push you, you will blink out, and if he's not looking at you and has to turn, you shoot him. If he will turn around, blink through him. So at some point he has to use his nade. But the thing is, as long as he's not looking at you, he can't stun you, right?
Right.
So try to get this visual cue if Cass is looking at you or not. This is the only tip I can give you. Like it's a hard matchup. It's a skill matchup, of course. It's not that easy, but the more often you will face a Cass with flash and try to get the visual cues, you will be able to read him more. It's like this is on Top Dragon. He has a tip for every hero, like 1v1 every hero. Wait, where is it? This is crazy. What? Wait, where is it? Matchup guide, DPS. So, and he's explaining one tip, like for every 1v1.
Yeah.
And I have this on I tried to explain it on Ilios. Where was it against Cass or Hanzo? Well, this is all in training room. This is not the right video.
In mind, that's gonna.
Is it like here?
More go this with his undieable. It's like 100%. Maybe right now, if you go in, okay,
is it here in Havana?
So kilometers per hour green, like the Cassidy.
Yeah.
I think as he's back.
So
I gotta kill this end. One assessment and full commit for the next 5 seconds. right? So you want to be constantly testing water, constantly do
No, this was
assessment every half a
very
second.
out
You
of
want to have like 10 rather than like
out
just
of context.
constantly
Okay, but
castity
this
with the Zen, basically. And here, when he's going for the Zen, he doesn't go like full commit. Oh, Zen's alone, and I have a heal orb, which is pretty reasonable. I'm gonna say, to be honest with you, but still, even in this situation, he's taking a breath, using cover, and then like, oh, this is 100% green light. This is like,
this is super important when you have no bullets to not stand in front of the in the enemy's face, like, because if you can't shoot, you're fucked. So you see, like in this moment, every time, or like Top Dragon, when he shot Zen and he was out of bullets, he went straight to a point where he cannot get shot by the enemy. And the good thing is, your blinks will automatically reload also. So the next time he will shoot,
100% green light. So
like
I can
he now he has one blink again, and he couldn't get shot for like a second, but it's still enough to prevent the damage.
think like,
And he
oh,
was like,
oh,
I'm still not good with it, but like shooting Hanzo, he had a 1v1, like, yeah, for all the people, and there was a picture of Hanzo or something, and he said that it's difficult, but he is looking where the Hanzo is aiming, if he's aiming left or right, and then he's trying to dodge it with a bigger movement. And I don't know how you strafe, but the most people. Where's my game? Damn, that wasn't something I wanted to do. What the fuck is this? Here's my game. I don't care. I can just show you something really quick, and then we will just quit the session because it's fucking long already. So, if you strafe, you want to strafe in an unpredictable way, right? Normally,
Yeah.
if you trace, so like, you're not strafing like this. This would make sense, right? So if you want to strafe, you're trying to get like A D D D A D D D D A D, and if you like Hanzo, he will, if you see, he will aim to the left. You force him to aim for the left, and then like you can blink through him or blink in the other direction, because he will aim like this. And if you straight up here, you know what I mean? So you have to look where he's aiming. And then normally in a 1v1, in a if you want to shoot, and this is something Wizard had in his aim guide, you don't aim with your mouse. You're trying to copy the enemy movement, like this live weaver. Look, I'm not aiming, but I can still. And I'm not using my arm right now to aim, right? This is only my movement just from strafing through the enemies. Of course, you want to try not to get to be an LOS of the enemy, like in front, but they're still turning in Vaxter. So if you want to shoot somebody, try to get a bit more distance, like like 6, 7, 10 meters. On targets with small hitbox, it can be useful just to aim for the head. For Tracer, it would be also not bad to aim for the legs, but if you're facing each other, the one with more headshots will win. So it's gonna be a little bit harder. But yeah, if you're trying to get Cass, you have to like poke him down, and if he's looking, you're trying to bait his flash and kill him like this. But I'm always looking. If Hanzo's not looking, Hanzo's looking at me, Hanzo's not looking at me, Hanzo's looking at me. You know what I mean? Ashe is scoped in. Okay, she has to turn. She has to turn. She has to turn. And I see if she's looking at me or not. This is the key how to prevent damage. Because this is something you don't want. You don't want that live weaver shooting at something else. Would be not good for you. You want to force the enemy to relocate your crosshair. Please play some games, bro. For real. I know it's you have rank anxiety or don't want to play because I know this, man. It's all good. I've been there also. But try to play the game. Get some practice or get a smurf. Do some shit because I don't know. Ranked is I don't know if you play only 6v6. You said you just do it for warm up, but you
Yeah.
didn't play it a lot. I don't know if you don't have time or just are scared because you did play it long time ago 5v5 and get less skill or something. But
I'm just worried about not performing at my best. The rank I'm supposed to be in, pretty much.
I will tell you, bro, it doesn't matter. Just go into the game in Diamond 2, even if you lose some points. Look, you right now you have somebody or you have me like who give you tips what you can improve. You can always ask me. I will always have time to look at this code or VOD. Or if you have one question, I can still answer it to you. Like, but if you're not playing, you will not get practice, and you will not practice your fundamentals. I was scared as hell as when I played like for the first time because Spylo and everything and all the other coaches said if you're trying to improve, you will lose at the start. But at the end, when I wanted to improve, I climbed from season to season, one rank or two ranks, and then I still have rank anxiety. This is why this the funny thing is like I played like when I was into coaching and low elo, I was like
Yeah.
I was like okay fuck it's still low elo so I don't care I want to improve, and then I reached a point where I was like oh damn this went really good, and I stopped playing. Like yeah, as you can see like season 13 I started with coaching, so at season 12 I was gold 1. And then I went to Rank Up Academy, end of season 13, and went Plat 3, right? And look at the games, 204. And then I played 219 fucking games in season 14 and went from Diamond 5 peak, but Plat 3, I went to Diamond 3. Because why I climbed so hard? I played many games, yes. I have a win rate of 53%. That's not much. 53%, but I could climb almost it's more than 2 divisions. And from Plat 3 I climbed to Diamond 3, so it's one whole game rank. Only because I faced my problems. I played a lot of games and I tried to get rid of all my bad habits. And season 15 I played even more games, tried to get rid of my habits, and when I reached the rank, I was happy, like, okay, that's good. And look, 2 divisions. And then I dropped to Masters 5, but I only played 4 because of rank anxiety. And now I'm at Masters, I was at Masters 2. Also this season, yeah. Now I played only 17 games because I was scared to play. I just played on Smurf all the time, but then when I played on main, I suck because you're playing in lower elos, people are not punishing you as in higher elos.
Yeah.
And you will lose skill, but you will play better in lower elos. So the thing is, playing in platinum 6v6 will not make you better in role queue. And if you really want to climb, if you say I want to reach master, you have to play this, and you have to lose some. You will lose some points, and you will maybe you will drop maybe from Diamond 2 to Diamond 4 or something.
Mhm.
But you will get there. How everyone was getting there, man. I was silver. I was so fucking ass. For real. Even if I just did 2 games, I was not good. I was just playing support. Okay, I was Masters 4, but even as a Master support player with Ana and Kiriko and Belp, which needs much of aim, I still fucking suck as DPS because I had no game sense. My positioning was super off and everything. And you don't need good aim to get to Masters. You just need a good position, and you need a good position and a bit game sense, and then it's easy to get Masters. Tank, I don't play tank. That's my friend on my account, so don't look
Okay.
at my tank gameplay. But yeah, and I still have games which fucking suck. Like this was I got coached on, but this was not my main. This was all tank gameplay, right? But look here, 10-10. It still happens. It's not that 13-8, so it doesn't make sense to not play because you will lose anyways and then win because you get better. So okay, I will quit
For
now
sure.
the stream. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, I have midnight already, man. Bye bye.
That's valuable information. Bye.